and they want to be mentored. They want to have a sense of relationship with the expert. So these books are designed to give the bulleted version of how you do things from people who really show that they know how to do it. So this isn't just somebody who says, here's how to make money. It's this person makes money and is able to tell you how to do this.
Is it like Cliff Notes? Can these books be thought of as Cliff Notes?
No, because that seems to be so sterile. In this case, we're talking about personality. So it's expertise plus the personality of the expert.
But what about academia? What if I go to my Borders and I look on the shelf and I see so many of these marketing books that are out there? You know, what about the academic side of this? I mean, is that important? What about these full-length books that is so different from this book? What is it about those full-length books that's so different?
They are worthwhile, of course. But let's say you want to start a business. You want to start a business so that you know how to sell. You want to market. You want to get published. You want to run a project. These are all some of the subjects that we're dealing with. You want that now because you face an immediate need for information. Those books are great, but sit down with a 600-page book by a bunch of experts. Maybe it's an anthology or something that is, you know, it's weighty. That is great, but this is what's going to get you to set up properly, to get to the next step so that you're not wasting time.
I know that many people have ideas for books, or they might have even actually gathered some good facts. Where do they get started? How do they work with you? And what's required? Why not go to a full-length publisher versus trying to go this route?
That's where we started, those full-length books. From there, I said, when I got Bill's letter, I said, he has a short book. He is a real expert. I couldn't find a market for that. I couldn't find a publisher, a commercial publisher that would match well with a short book like that. But I really could feel his expertise. I could judge it. And I knew that this book is not something, and we started with one, that this wasn't something that should just lie around just because it was short. And so I had already had an idea for myself to write something called Game Plan for Getting Published, so that I could do a short book to help people find out how to get a commercial publisher.
So this became a good way for you to achieve that while focusing on a very specific subject.
Some people should do a full-length book. Some people really know how to get it to you fast, get it to you in an uncluttered way. Bill is one of those people. That's a rare talent, to do that and not feel like it's stripped down. There's still the storytelling. There is still a personality that's coming through. But it's a very special person who can put this together in a way and package it so that it's very efficient communication.
And that's
that's what I look for.
I'm glad you brought that up, because these books are actually written a little bit interesting. There is, of course, the companion book that'll tell you what you need to know, but there's also this action plan book, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about, because if you flip through here, what you'll notice is that it's actually like a homework assignment book. There's charts and things for you to fill out in this, and there's a reason why you wrote it this way. Why did you use the word action plan?
When this opportunity came to publish, I thought workbook sounds like work. So I decided perhaps action plan's a better name for it. So that's where the word action plan comes from. But the origins of action plan are really this workbook I generated over the many years.
So if you actually follow through and do this action plan, will you walk away successful with your business? Can you say that?
No, nobody can say that. But you can certainly, I can tell you that one thing, you'll get into market quicker, right? And that really matters. You'll get in the market with some sense of how much it's costing you and how much you need to get back to stay in business. You'll get into market knowing how to handle the basic objections and why you should be chosen over brand X. And you'll also know how to sell. If you go to look at some of these other books we're talking about that are written by the experts, and they are experts, they'll give you 25 ways to close an order and ask for the order. And I suppose I could do the same. But let me tell you, I was a salesman, and I wasn't the greatest salesman in my early days. And I used to try to cheat. And, of course, it never worked. And finally, after years of fumbling about, I realized I'll give you one way to ask for an order that is as good as any, and it can work in any situation. And I'll even tell you what it is. what you want to do is, so Aastha, since this product seems to be exactly what you've been looking for all these years, I suggest you sign right now, and I'll get you delivery within 30 days. Now the key, I just asked you for the order, now I shut up. He who talks next loses. Okay?
Is that really true?
Oh, this works. This absolutely works. Now this you talk about pressure. Silence is real pressure. So I just sit there.
But Bill, I don't have the budget for this right now.
Just sign it. We have special arrangements for organizations just like yours. We've looked at your credit, and we can get you something. You can get going in 30 days.
But I need to talk to my team. I need to talk to my supervisors.
Aastha, time is your enemy. Time does not stand still. Your market, your competitors are going right now, and they're closer and closer to taking the customers you should have, taking them away from you. You need to get going now.
You know, I'm eager to share this book with other people, in part so that they can enjoy those same anecdotes that I did. But if you look closely, I've also helped contribute to the book in a very small way. I've added a few chapters, especially dealing with technology, which happens to be my background. So I'm excited to bring this book, along with Bill, to the market. And I'm so excited that you finally decided to do it. And the fact that you're using a new type of publishing model, which really plugs a niche for so many people out there. I'm sure that there are many people looking at Bill right now and saying, well, you know, I have a great idea for a book, except I have no idea where to even begin to publish such a book. And so, Maryann, if you could just tell our viewers what's a good way to go down this path.
We are primarily electronic, but we will offer print versions of books if the authors want that. And we wanted to keep the price point low. So the model is make it accessible. We want to keep it simple, keep it inexpensive, make sure you get the information you need, get it immediately. So that's what we'll do.
Thank you so much for sharing your background in the publishing space. I know many of our viewers will be curious to give this a try if they have their own ideas. And Bill, thank you for coming in and sharing your experience with the book. It's been great to have you in the studio, and we wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.